Welcome to Illo Talk. I am Cory Kerr, and this is 100 Days of Animation. And we are on day 78. Technically, yesterday was day 78, but I'm cutting the video for it today because I don't have a buffer anymore, and we're doing that. So, I'm prepping to make my animatic. This is going to be a short one, so let me show you what I'm talking about. So, I am taking these files, which should look familiar to you, my storyboards, and I'm cutting them up into all the different moving pieces so that I can do an animatic. Now, an animatic is this. Well, it's not this. These are the pieces of an animatic. So I've got the dandelion here, right? And then we zoom in and it wiggles. So in a storyboard, I just show those two panels. In an animatic, I'm actually going to do the zoom, right? And then it pops off. Except because that pops off, I can actually move this piece. So I can go pop, and it'll like float away, right? And so that's basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of building all the different pieces of this animatic so that I can go through and animate them. This is the little dealio that floats away. These are all the pieces here, so I can take these two and come on like here. And he flies, right? Then I take him, move this down this way and go flap. Okay? So, I mean, that's basically it. And so here's some speed lines that I can go. Anyway, I haven't exactly decided yet how I'm going to animate it. I might just use ScreenFlow. I might use Photoshop and export it as a series of GIFs, or more likely I will use After Effects and just try really hard to not make try super duper hard not to like spend a ton of time like rigging characters and stuff like that. So you see the signs move up and down. His arm here. He's going to do like he's going to start down here and then he's going to go like that. All right. And then what did I not hide? There's more going on here than I understand. Let's see. What are we looking at? Oh, two things. Okay. So yeah, so we've got this guy. Okay, and then he looks down, right? And so, anyway, so that's basically it. And there are some good examples of animatics out there. And I will show you. So in this is Legend of Korra, and you can see the actual finished cartoon down in the lower right, and then the animatic is what's happening in the top here. And so you see that it's a lot of frame stuff that sits for a while. We pan across it. There's some occasional movement. But that's basically it. That's kind of what we're looking at is it gets timing and blocking and everything down. And so, anyway, yeah, that's basically what we're looking at. And you can see like he bows and then kind of walks away. Let me get to something a little bit more interesting. Here we go. All right. So you can see like elements move. We've got different frames. This is way more action-packed than mine, but you get the general idea. It's not actually animated. It's just an animatic. So it's just basically talking about like what needs to move in the frame and the composition of it and the timing. And so like the smoothness and the actual artwork and everything are not anywhere close to finished at this point. So that's basically that's basically what we're talking about. And you can kind of see, different camera shots and stuff like that. So the zooms and things like that. So that's, that's that. So with mine, I'll be going in and we'll be doing kind of a similar thing and make it move and whatnot. And it will be fun. More importantly, it'll help me work out my story and it will help me make the shot choices that I need. And since I'm learning animation, I knew that animatics existed, but until my cousin was critiquing my storyboards and said, you need to make an animatic, I didn't realize that I should do that, which makes perfect sense now that I think about it. Of course, before you spend, weeks creating assets and rigging them and stuff like that, you should know whether or not they're going to be on the screen. So anyway, and how they're going to be on the screen and how they're going to be used. So the animatic is a good idea. That's what I'm doing now. Day 78, and I'm out.